Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark from www.markratinghq.com. Today I have the honor and privilege to introduce you to a gentleman that I was fortunate enough to meet online. We actually crossed paths through the various different ways that I'm sure a lot of you are aware that we can use as far as marketing and getting to know people and so forth. And I actually met him through a voice broadcast message, and we connected and we shared a little bit with each other. And really with what he had shared about what he does and everything like that, I was really impressed. So I really felt it a real honor to get this man on the phone today and share with you guys in regards to just the success that he's had in his life and where he's from and everything like that. And his name is Peter Vlahos. And why don't you go ahead, Peter, introduce yourself and tell a little bit about where you're from and where you came from and how, of course, you got started.
All right. Thanks for having me, Mark. Appreciate it. My name is Peter Vlahos. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I actually live in the suburbs now. Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago, and ended up getting into the restaurant business at a very young age. My father came here from the old country, from Greece, and was in the restaurant business. So, what did I do? Followed his footsteps and did the same thing. And no, my father did not give me the restaurant. Unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 6 years old because he worked so hard in the restaurant. But what I did do is did follow his footsteps and started some restaurants. I ended up having 3 different restaurants, very successful restaurants in the course of a 17-year career. But then I started when I was single, and then I got married. Still in the restaurant business now, and ended up having a child, and was working 18-hour days, and saw how difficult the restaurant business was, and did not want to give that same life of possibly not having a father for my child, just like I was raised, because it is a stressful business. 18 hours a day will not make a healthy lifestyle for anybody, I would say. So I don't recommend 18 hours a day of work for anybody. But anyway, I had to make a decision, and had to sell the restaurant in order to give my child and my wife the life that they deserved of having a husband and a father for them. So it was a very difficult decision. Again, there were 3 successful restaurants. I ended up selling them, and then found a home-based business where I didn't have to apply many hours to it. I am at home. I am a family man. It is 4:30 in the afternoon here in Chicago, and about a half hour I'm going to take my family out to dinner, which I was not able to do that when I was in the restaurant business. With this business, I could definitely do it. Spend about 50% of my time working my business, and the other 50% of my time helping people that have joined my business. And when I say 50%, we're just talking a few hours a day here and there. It really doesn't take much time for me. Once you have it down pat, you could definitely earn a nice living from home. And what Mark is doing here is his site and his message that he's trying to get across is that, hey, there are good people out there that can help other people in home-based businesses. There's a statistic out there, 95% of home-based business owners do not make any money, and that's unfortunate. It is a true statistic. I run across people every day that are in that statistic, but what I do, what Mark does, we help people run their business correctly, and we're not for example, after we sign people up and provide our products and services to them, we do not go in the witness protection program or not there to accept any calls from them. We're definitely there to help these people through their career and their business, and as a friend, as a mentor, as a coach, we are there to help them out and be successful as well. And they can do it very, very quickly if you do the right things. That's what I learned. If you're gonna put a hamburger on the grill, you got to turn the oven on first. So it's important to do things in the right steps. You're not going to get the hamburger cooked if the oven's not on or if the grill's not on. So, for example, with this, you have to understand the tools, the systems, the product, the service, whatever you do first, 100% the right way, and who better get it from than the person that provided you that service. But when you do decide to join somebody, you need to do some of your research. You need to find out the truth about them. Will they be there to help you? And it's sort of tough to tell. But there are a lot of people out there that don't do that correctly and are bad, and unfortunately it gives people like me and Mark a bad name out there. But what this information, what Mark's doing right now is trying to get the message across and saying, hey, there are good people out there, and I run across them all the time. The people that join me, I make sure that they do the exact same thing for others that I do to them, and what better example of what I do to them is what they're going to do to the people that have them join their team as well, too. So.
Absolutely, Peter, absolutely. And thank you very much for sharing that, because you really talked about some really key things with a mentor and a coach, and of course someone to guide somebody in the home business arena. And if definitely, there are some shenanigans people out there that have not, and it's caused a bad taste for some people. But I really feel that it's our job, like myself and Peter, to really get our names out there, so that whatever it is that you're looking for, and it was definite with Peter's example. He was looking for time freedom, and he was looking to be able to be a father to his children, to be able to have those special times and not be an absolute slave to his business. And I was fortunate enough that he shared some of the results that he's actually gotten from applying what he has learned into his business. And I want him to take the time right now, just real quickly, share with you guys the type of results that he's been able to produce over the last 30 days.
Sure. Over the last 30 days, it's just, I don't mean to be braggadocious or anything like that, but what I do, unfortunately, have to do sometimes is tell results to people and let them know that this can be done. And me personally, in the last 30 days, I've generated over $25,000 with my home-based business, working probably about anywhere from 3 to 6 hours a day, 4 days a week. And I only count Monday through Thursday. That's when I do my marketing. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm there for calls for people that are setting up their business and ready to go. And a lot of people that I supply my information to for them to use can and will generate a 5-figure monthly income, and they can do it in the first 30 days. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with the system or how you're going to use me, but what I tell them is if you use the system properly, you use me. If you're confused or if you have a question, and if you're coachable, teachable, you can definitely do it. Now, again, I don't know what people are going to do with the system, but if they do it properly and take the system and use it and myself properly, they could definitely earn a 5-figure monthly income in the first 30 days of using the system.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Peter. Thank you. Now, if people want more information, where can they go to find out about yourself and exactly what you're involved with?
Okay. They can go to 2 different sites. One of them is PetesMarketing.com. That's my first name, P is in Paul, but it's Peter. Petes Marketing, PetesMarketing.com, PetesMarketing.com, or they could go to freewebinarsite.com. And what that does, basically, that's a page in a webinar where you can watch and see exactly what kind of business I do. And that's about an hour-long webinar that you need to watch. Again, it's freewebinarsite.com. That's F as in Frank, REEWEBINAR, S as in Sam, ITE.com, freewebinarsite.com.
Awesome, and thank you, Peter. And by the way, all of that information is going to be at the bottom of this video, along with all of Peter's contact information. And I'm going to make sure that, whatever it is that you need, plus there'll be a nice short bio about Peter, and of course, you will be able to find out all the information that you need to do. I just want to say thank you so much, Peter, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to take the time to share with the people your success and the commitment level that you have, and the fact that you really truly are a person that wants to see other people succeed and have the freedom that this business, this home-based business arena can definitely bring for people. So Pete, thanks a lot. I really do appreciate this. And just remember, guys, all the information about Peter and what he does is going to be at the bottom of this video. So make sure you go and check it out. And all I can say is, Peter, it's been an honor and a privilege to share this time with you today. And I know nothing but success is going to keep coming your way.
I appreciate it, Mark, and same to you. I absolutely wish you and everybody that's listening to this what I wish for myself.
All right, Pete. Thanks a lot, man. Take care, guys.